Okay. Hello. How are y'all? It is January 25th, 2023, live on YouTube right now. How y'all doing? It's been a while. The last time I tried to stream, Streamlabs was messing up and my frame rate kept dropping and it was impossible. And I was really excited to stream then. And it's been a while. How long has it been? How y'all doing? It's been 7 months. Really? 7 months. Enchanted Valley. This whole time I've been in Denver, I haven't really streamed. How y'all doing? What's up, Warren? Neil? Thurston, cold in Utah. I bet it's chilly in Colorado. Today was chilly. Yes, it was. You got them El Ninos coming through. Central Texas. Hey, Clint. What's up, Alex? Of course. Our 24-monther right there. Blizzard in Toronto, Ottawa. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. It's definitely not hiking season. It's a weird season to be like out and about. I can barely go for walks with Sasha in the park. You know. That's one thing I've learned, that moving to Colorado, like it's not near the water. It's a bit more drastic with the hot in the summer and the cold in the winter. And then if you try to go into the mountains to ski or hike or anything, it's cold with the elevation as well. So not to complain about Colorado. There are plenty of good things, and I'm sure we could talk about that, but that's like a video idea that I've been wanting to make. Just talking about the move to Colorado, why, how it's been, what my expectations were like. But yeah, the news is that we're not going to be staying. So we're going to be going back to New York or Brooklyn or something. We'll see. You know, it's been an interesting ride. 35 months. Oh my gosh. I don't even think my number goes up that high, my man. It's been 3 years as a member. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Aurora, hello. How you doing? Audrey from Massachusetts. Jason Lau. It's cozy season. It is. We've got, I usually go with the girl, but we're going a little chilly with this right now. I don't know what this is. This is a Dark Academia. We could switch over to the girl, but this is like, you know, this is chill. We should have a fireplace going. Hold on. Let me see if I can get fire. How would I do that? Fireplace. YouTube fireplace. For those OG people, I used to stream in my old like Lower East Side apartment in New York. I had a little fireplace that wasn't anything. It was just like bricks. But I got a little TV and I put it in there and I would just have a little fireplace going. I kind of miss that. But there. Oh, now I got the fire effect on my face too. Here, we can do that. Okay. Cozy. That's cozy. Hi from Japan. You who hike. Hello. Darkside 24, longtime member, first time on the live chat. Welcome. Yeah, it's like, you know, this is a great reason to do the memberships. I'm so grateful to have people supporting me for so long. And Aurora's got the fireplace emoji, of course. Thank you. No music here. You can hear the music, right? Yeah. Recommendations for trail runners. Whatever I have on my website, craigems.com. I think the blue Solomons, I like them right now. Simple. No blisters. Didn't even need to break them in. Pretty good. Nice blue light in the background, very minimalist. You know, I could do green screen. You know, it's very easy to do a green screen and then have these dual monitors casting light on me and then just chroma key out. But I kind of like having a natural background. you know, simple, but we'll see. Might mess around with a green screen in the future. It would be really fun to like do green screen effects. Oh, is the chat not working? See, sometimes the chat doesn't pop up on the screen. Oh, okay. All right. The chat refresh be like, journeying with James and Natalie. Come hike beautiful British Columbia. I would love to. I'm sure there's some good stuff up there. I can't hear the music. Wait. Hold on. Let me double check. Stream track 1. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. That's not good. Okay, the music should be on. I think I switched the mixer a little bit. Let me know. You should hear music. It's definitely not cozy unless you can hear the crackling of the fire in the music now. Now you can hear it. Okay. Good. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. I was trying to get my microphone on the left channel and my headphones on the right channel so that I could separate it out easy. But I messed up the settings. My apologies. How could I? Joey, why do you not like Denver? Okay, yeah, we can talk about Denver. I lived in New York for over 10 years in the city, in the state my whole life. And I felt like ever since COVID, there was just like a reason to leave. I'm like, can I live outside the city? What if I live somewhere that's cheaper, near the mountains, something not on the coast, something different? And Mika's like, whatever, let's do it. Why not? Let's try it before we have kids. Now is the time. It's the easiest time to move. And I've been to Denver. I've been to Colorado Springs. I like the mountains. I like hiking. I like skiing. I like outdoor stuff. But once again, the chat's going wild. We got to fix that chat. Oh, well. Came out here to test it. But ever since coming here, we've definitely realized that like we have a real good community on the East Coast and family. Driving and flying on the East Coast is much easier to see family. And then just New York City is like cool. We're like city people. We like walking around the city and doing city things. And I get enough nature through my work.
Would you ever consider climbing in a future video?
Ooh, yes, Mendy. I've been bouldering my whole life. I've never climbed outside, but I just need to find the right friend group, I guess, to get my ass out there on the rocks. But I'm probably going bouldering with some friends here in Movement Gym in Denver tomorrow. So hope to see y'all out there. I just need to find the right friend group to like incentivize doing outdoor climbing because it seems like a big jump. Seems fun though, you know. I feel like you have to combo it with other stuff, but so Denver's good. We're definitely New York City people, and I get enough of that through my travels. So anytime I want to go for a hike, like it's something I can do. So we'll see. I'll try to break it down more precisely and talk about things at some point. And maybe have Mika involved in that video. That might be fun. Yeah, full coziness enabled. Did you ever see Casey Neistat? Yeah, we saw him in the wild. You know, just being in New York City, you see him going around. But I've been to an event or two with Casey in attendance. Just a person. Dramatic personal story, piano music kicked in right. Yeah. Hey Kraig, what suggestions do you give to people who want to get into hiking videos, travel vlogs? Have you been in Nepal for multiple times? What did you love about the place? Yeah, people who want to get into hiking videos, travel vlogs. Well, if you're going on these trips, you can document them. There's a big difference between like shooting because it's fun or like what is your goal? Like to make money and to gain a following. Yeah, you got to provide value if you want to get a boost in those regards. Help people go on the same hikes, the trips, or entertain them. I would do shorts, short video, probably, if I were to start over. Seems to be easier to get in the door, and then you can move on to like longer stuff, and I don't know, who knows. But making the algorithm happy is probably going to get you in front of people if you don't have an audience, and then eventually you start to have followers and people who actually care about you. I post on TikTok and like nobody cares. No one knows who I am. And it makes sense, It's like, why should anybody? So it's been interesting, like making content on TikTok from scratch and reverse engineering. Like, why would anyone care? Recently made some like ghost videos because like no one on TikTok cares when these things happened. It's so funny, right? Like, yeah, like porting old stories from my YouTube videos to TikTok, like, because like the ghost on Marty Hamal happened 2 years ago. No one even knows. It's so funny. I have a friend that teaches outdoor climbing, just does a lot for the fun. He was in Moab. Yeah. Dude, we are doing one road trip probably. I think my birthday's coming up next month, and I think we're going to do like a road trip to Moab, Arches, Bryce, Zion. I'm going to try to do a winter Angel's Landing. That'll be my 4th time up there. That would be funny. But yeah, Mika and I. So that should be a fun little road trip before we head out probably. We'll see. How is Denver for outdoor people though? I'm working on moving there next month. It's an outdoor city. Yeah, you're going to have outdoor people who play sports, hang out, breweries, dogs, mountains, all those people, Subarus. It is true, There's definitely a type out here. Anyone can be anywhere, but there are pros and cons for certain types, personalities. Have you ever wanted to do an urban hike through a bunch of cities? Yeah, that's an idea. I've had cooking for a while. It's just different when I'm like by myself shooting in nature than in a city. It just isn't the same. Like I don't feel comfortable like leaving my tripod, and there's just a lot more people watching, and I don't know. It would just be a different type of video. It can't be the same. Hi Kraig, did you sell all your Sony gear or do you just not use them anymore? Yeah, I got rid of a lot. Yeah, the closet behind me is pretty much empty, and it was pretty much empty before that, so it's even more empty. Yeah. Bob Ross of hiking. Ever hiked in Big Bend National Park? Never. Have you done Mount Kilimanjaro since the failed attempt? No. I don't think I could hike a mountain like that without making a video. East Coast Trail, Newfoundland. You can repost on TikTok and it still counts too. Canyonlands. I haven't done research. It would be a little out of the way, but I've heard it's more of like a drive-through kind of national park, but I don't know. 3-week trip to New Zealand, South Island. Yeah, I'm sure it's cool. It's just a long flight. Trying to do fewer long flights this year. Japan is a long flight. We're committed to that. Going to the Mediterranean is long enough. I hope that's enough. Yeah, I don't want more than 2 or 3 long flights next year. It's tough. Getting too old for that. Hiking with you. You're a great inspiration. Thank you for your videos. Hope to hike with you one day. Greetings from Mexico. Yeah, interesting you mentioned Mexico. That's where I'm looking at for my next trip. It would be, well, I can tell you guys. You guys could keep a secret. It's fine. Yeah, I had to turn in my passport because it filled up. So right now I'm passportless, so I can't leave the country. But as soon as I get my passport, I'm going to book a trip down to Mexico City and probably do some end of February hiking in the national parks and the volcanoes around Mexico City. And did you know that Mexico City is almost twice as high as Denver? It's like, what, 8,000 meters or 8,000 feet? Which is kind of wild. And I think there's some peaks that are like 17,000 feet, right within a drive from Mexico City. So it's a mountainous city. I never thought of it like that. But I've yet to do any hikes in Mexico. Pretty pumped. I've been in Mexico City. It's really cool. But I think I'm going to do that and then tack on some Oaxaca surfing and snorkeling shenanigans. I've got a couple hotels on my radar. So that would be like a nice, it's cold in the US kind of trip. Pretty pumped about it. Yeah, Mexico City is going to be cool. I'm not sure I'm going to reach out. I'll reach out for advice, but I don't know. Meetups are scary. It's pretty hard for me to meet up with people. I'm sorry. Oaxaca. Sedona. Sedona is like south of Zion? I don't know. I don't know where Sedona is. Maybe I've been there. Sorry, I'm missing some questions. If I missed it, repost it, I guess, but it goes away. I'm sorry.
Your hiking videos are so relaxing and very therapeutic. Thanks, folded hands.
Thank you for the folded hands. Say hey, kid. Relaxing. Yeah, let's talk about plans for this year. And I go crazy. Some of y'all know I flip-flop. I'm an overthinker. Sometimes I overshare. I don't know if I'm all about recognizing patterns and trying to get better and being self-aware and not overextending myself, but I just feel like I'm going left, right, high, low, here, there. I don't know if it's a seasonal thing. It definitely is summer to winter. I don't know if that has to do with just going outside and being cooped up, playing video games and just being an escapist in the winter. And then I just am so burnt out from that I want to adventure and travel and build and create and share. It's I'm a battery that's storing up, and then I use the energy, and then I'm depleted. So I don't know. This is some personal stuff, but I would like to. Well, there goes. Why are the comments? Why are you the way you are? I don't know. So I'd like to find some equilibrium in 2023 in some way. I don't know. But yeah, we can talk about just future plans, ideas for videos, what I've been creating, why it works, why it doesn't. I don't know. And just all of this is very helpful for me to talk out, because this is usually the rants that I just put Mika through all the time throughout the day, interrupting her during work. Oh man, I spend half my day walking my dog, going on long walks, drinking coffee, thinking, and just coming up with these crazy ideas. So bear with me. You know how it is. Try the ants. Monterey is beautiful, beautiful mountains and hikes. Monterey, is that California, or are we talking about Mexico? I'm not sure where Monterey is. I know Monterey, California. Did you make it to Hawaii? Oh yeah, I had an opportunity to shoot with a YouTuber in Hawaii, but it just didn't work out. I didn't put in enough effort for it to just happen. So, but I can go to Hawaii at any point. This is what I go back and forth on. It's I get these random opportunities from people out of the woodwork to go and do a thing, but it's I shouldn't always just make my plans based on that random luck. Sometimes it's good, but it's mostly bad. I should always just make plans myself and just go and make the video I want and go on the trip I want and just do things that I want to out of inspiration personally. You know, I shouldn't go to Hawaii because a YouTuber offered me free plane tickets. Like, I can afford the plane tickets. I can afford the hotel. Like, I should just go do things that I want. So maybe that's a change I need to make. Rant over. This is going to be a bunch of rants. I'm sorry. Okay. Kraig Jarvis from VA here, Western VA. I've not done much hiking there. My family lives there. It would be nice to do like a good old, you know, southern, eastern American hike. If we move back to New York, I cannot wait to take Mika and Sasha to the Adirondacks. Oh my God. That'll be the first thing we do as soon as the weather is good after we move back to New York. Surf spots in Oaxaca. Oh, I'm going to be there, Daniel. Don't you worry. Best memorable meal or coffee? Oh, the coffee on the Peru hike comes to mind. I stayed at a coffee farm. Those people were so nice, and they spent like a half an hour making me like the freshest cup. It was so good. Sometimes like people make you a cup from like beans from their farm, and it's like, okay, thank you. But no, this was good. So that's in the video. That's in the Salcantay trek. That's a good hike. For anyone who just wants to fly to Peru, don't go now. Do not go to Peru right now, please. There's some trouble. Machu Picchu's closed down and people are being, you know, people be fleeing. Yeah. Iceland or Alaska? Well, I've been to Iceland so much. I would like to go to Alaska more, but I'll probably be back to Iceland. Fun skiing in Colorado? Yeah, I went once this year. It was a blast. Not sure if I'll go again. It would be really cool to go just like by myself and just music on, go at my own speed. But we'll see. I do have some friends here who ski, so maybe we should do something like that. The AT? I will never do the AT. I don't think I'll ever do a long through hike. Anything more than 10 days is just not my vibe. Like, I'm too old for it at this point. Come to Brazil? Brazil. There's like, for the area, the landmass, not much hiking, not much mountains. But I would love to come to Brazil just to hang out in the city. Sao Paulo sounds great. Yeah. What's the general vibe you get from people who live in Denver versus the people you're familiar with in New York City? This is like, so what do I know? I've been here for months. So all I can do is just speak from my experience. Like, I spent years building a community of creators and friends who are creators. And I had friends in like tech startup space, and just that investment in friendship and community is still there in New York. Some of it left during COVID. That's why I was being dramatic and moved away. But I want to go back and fully appreciate the friends that I have and the family I have on the East Coast. But there's definitely like that hustle New York vibe. It's just more expensive in New York. It's just faster paced. There's more diverse people flying in. Like people traveling to New York City on their vacation or to do work, and then like this person's here, like let's go get coffee. Like walking from coffee shop to coffee shop. Walking in New York is so good. Walking around Denver, you're a weirdo. So you have to be in the mountains on a trail with a dog to fit in if you're walking in Colorado, in Denver at least. But you know, we're finding good food. We're finding cool things. And I'm sure if we stayed here, we would have friends and, you know, community, but we just have no family out here. So it's tough. And, you know, especially if we start thinking towards baby land, you know, having a baby, making a family, it makes sense to be closer to family. So we shall see. Maybe you're ADHD. Yeah, who knows? Okay, Monterrey, Nueve, Leon, Mexico. Let's check this out. What do we got here? A city in Mexico. 13 things to do. Well, let's at least mark it on Google Maps. That's the starting point. From that, I can look at like the topographic maps and kind of tell you where there would be a hike. There's a national park right here. Some like rippled mountain ranges. They don't look too high. This is a little, it's a valley. This is probably very close to the city though. All right, let's just mark it as want to go. It's pretty far north. Right next to the desert here. It's interesting. Let's just look at a photo of this. Thank you for the recommendation. Whoa. Cool. Interesting. Okay. I'll check it out. Never heard of it. Monterey. I've got a couple places marked. But Google Maps really isn't going to do it justice, but this is where I want to hike end of February. I want to do a summit of one of the peaks. So we'll see. You know, it's definitely cold up there. Definitely some snow. But it seems chill, and I don't think there's going to be too many people out there right now. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some snow. So we'll have to see. And then go down south, you know, to this town area. And I want to stay at this hotel. These are all spoilers. Hotel Terrestre. It's like a minimalist vibe. And it's like known for its surfing. So I want to do some mad surfing down there. Anywho, thanks for the rec. Back to the fireplace. Back to the cozy vibes. My GeForce experience in-game overlay is ready to go. We almost booked Peru and then watched the news and put the idea on pause. Yeah. Like, I've been to Peru more than any country other than the US. And I've never seen it like this. So now is just not the time. Like, some people say it's like, oh, it's dangerous, but it's like legit right now, civil unrest, and Machu Picchu's closed, and you know, it's just not the time to be there. So, random fact, sometimes you shouldn't go places. Put it on pause. And I told myself this is the year I'm not going to Peru, so it kind of works out. There's still more to hike. You know, there's a lot of hiking there. More Iceland this year. Probably not. I think I'm going to do Faroe Islands instead. That'll be my Iceland-esque thing. But I would also like to do Scandinavia in general, so we'll see. I miss your digital minimalism videos. Yeah, Nima. That's high on the list for a topic video that I plan on making. I would like to do it live like this. Like, I could legit record the entire video live with the help of y'all, you know, interacting, whatever. Take that video, chop it up into like a highlight, and then upload that. But I think still testing the format. I like keeping these Q&As cozy and light and random, you know, just getting to hear from y'all and fielding your questions as much as I can is great. I'm missing a lot, but that's the plan, you know, to live stream more often and literally make those videos like this. You know, I can pop up all of my accounts. I can show my hard drives, how I set up my editing projects. I need to rewatch my digital minimalism video to like remember what I should talk about. Like, how long ago has it been? That's just a minimalism video. Wow, has it been this long? So this is yeah, so I'm curious like what people actually want to know, because I've made a couple. You know, I've made like how I organize my computer. I set my, which is pretty specific to just like apps, and processes. Wow, the old profile pic. So there's like that type of video, but then there's also the digital minimalism video, which was kind of a book review in front of a fireplace after hiking Sawtooth. This was a weird video. It's also very long, 20 minutes. Nathaniel Drew, my man. Been meaning to catch up with him. We used to exchange phone calls, which was nice. Miss chatting. I don't really watch his stuff, but maybe I should. They're like super introspective vlogs, right? I don't know. We'll see. So I'm curious what people actually care about when it comes to digital minimalism. Visit Australia for a hike. I'm sure at some point I'll get down there. It's just the extra flight and the extra money it takes to get there, like, has to be balanced out with like the experience and the value that I get, I guess. Hey explorers, Faroe Islands is so cool. It's in the bucket list. Norway in your list? Yeah. Either Norway or Sweden or Finland. I don't know. They're all kind of the same to me. Nathaniel's great. Yeah. The piano vibes are immaculate. Thank you. It's all about the experience. Have you ever been underwhelmed by a destination? Just Big Bend. Have you gotten your film gear dialed in or any changes? Everything I use is pretty much on the site. And that's, you know, it's interesting because I haven't posted like a standard, actually, you know, chat should be up there, by the way. Chat can be like, there? I don't know. I think that makes sense for chat. That's fine. You live up there. Yeah, I got my gear here. iPhone, stand for the iPhone, tripod, drone, and then stuff to edit. That's basically it. You know? So I haven't had like a proper iPhone only film. Technically, my first one, like tripod, silent, was Taiwan. And I don't think they're gonna yell at me for showing it, but let me show you in the back end here. YouTube Studio content. So right here, oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Hold the phone. Right here. We've got hiking Yushan, and then 8 days in Taipei. Yeah, I've had these ready. You know, they went through a bunch of revisions and reviews from the Taiwan team, but they're kind of just holding on to them until they premiere on their streaming service in probably April, they said. And then I'm allowed to post on my channels. But it's so weird having videos that I can't post. So the first Taiwan hiking video was like the first iPhone only tripod silent hiking film I made, but I haven't been able to post it. And everything since then has been like handheld in Tour de Mont Blanc, and like Nepal was with no tripod. So I haven't done one yet. I think Mexico is going to, I think it's going to be great. I think people don't understand. There was like a weird pushback, which was kind of expected when I switched to iPhone only. People were disappointed that there would be no quality anymore, but there will be. You just gotta wait. Waiting for you in Tokyo. Please come back to Japan. Wait, Mickey. Not the Mickey I know. There's no way. Yeah, this is the year. I'm going back to Japan. I can't wait. It's open. It's going to be crazy. A lot of tourists, but it's a big place. It's packed already. So what does one more YouTuber matter? Can't wait. Yeah, New Zealand is just too far. You know, I'd love to go there eventually, but it's hard to justify like a 20+ hour flight. Yeah, I'll go at some point. We'll see. Any tips for the ADKs? It's slightly different than hiking and usual. Like, it's harder. You know, the roots, the wetness, the mud. It's lovely though. Just take it easy. Start easy. Trying to bag more than 1 peak a day is kind of ambitious. Nathaniel's stuff is very authentic. Cheesy in the best way. Nice. I like that description. Moving from Colorado to Rhode Island. So excited for your why you're moving video. Yeah, I hope it, like, I plan on talking about just moving in general. Like what, you know, more about the whole process than just our specific instance. So yeah, we'll see. How do you think Sasha will do back in New York City? She's got a taste of Denver in space. Yeah, she's definitely a New York City girl. I think she misses the pizza on the sidewalk on the weekends. The mornings after Friday and Saturday are just wild for what we call street snacks. So she misses like the dog parks there and stuff. So I'm sure she'll love it. It'll be nice getting rid of the car. I can't wait to get rid of the car, to be honest. Any plans to get back down to Patagonia anytime soon? So that is a long flight. And I don't think I'll be down. I don't think I'm going to be doing South America next year, to be honest. Yeah. Do you ever miss shooting weddings? No. No, it's been funny to like reflect on the wedding film school era, because there's a lot of I don't know, drama and story involved in that. It was years of my life, you know, learning how to do YouTube as a business. Finally having some responsibility and success with video was great. So I'd like to do a full video about that. A lot of people don't even know about that whole era, so it would be really cool telling some stories. So that's one coming up for sure. Sneak peek. I just realized you've opened up all of your videos. I thought they were for subscribers only. Oh, yeah. Have you ever thought about hiking Faroe Islands? Yeah. I don't think there's like one big grand trail. I think it's like a road trip, day hike kind of place, but we'll see. I do have a plan for videos going forward that's slightly different, and at like slight changes from my big plans video. Isn't Taiwan stunning? Geoparks and volcanoes? Yeah, it was great. I love like just like huge mountain ranges in the middle of the island. It's a big island, you know. It's hard. It's weird calling that an island. It's like a subcontinent kind of. British Columbia. Have you considered living in an RV, Jonathan? I was just watching Breaking Bad, and I got to see Walter White in an RV. Not an RV like that. No, I've seen so many people do the van life thing aggressively and just give it up. It's got to be so difficult. Like it was hard enough for me living out of a backpack for a couple of months. I couldn't imagine living out of an RV. And Mika would never do that, and I don't think I would want to do it. Like it's just better to have like a nice quiet home, and then you could just go and do things and then come back. Like the RV, like what are the pros of the RV? You're just always figuring stuff out. There's no like security, I guess, like stability in one location. Like the showers, it's a lot of driving. I don't know. I don't think it's good, to be honest. It's got to be a very specific person. Yeah. Because it's like a saving money kind of thing, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah. It's got to be a weird intersection of events in your life to make an RV life happen, but nowhere near. Can you do a couple hiking film? Probably not. Mika's a beginner, and it would just be difficult. Yeah. I like to go at my own speed. Opinion on Ecuador. I was going to Peru, but yeah, you know. So I tried to go to Ecuador last year and had similar problems with protests and road closings and, you know, foreigners not being able to get to the airport and travel around easily. So I put that on the back burner. Now it's not the season, it's rainy, and I think El Nino, I don't know El Nino things, but seems to be messing up some stuff on the coast. Yeah. Tried mixing up my videos between my camera and iPhone 14 while in New Zealand. Trade-offs. It's nice to be able to reach for the phone when I need it instantly. Yes. Yeah, I think having a tripod makes the world of a difference. Dialing it in, and I don't know. I also have the drone though. You know, the whole plan is to like shoot more drone stuff alongside the iPhone. So we'll see. Wesley, I saw you in Chamonix in July, but was too starstruck to say hello. That's hilarious. Favorite movie, TV show lately? Yeah, I can't wait to finish Better Call Saul. Watching Barbarians 2, kinda trash. Rewatching Girls, also trash, but in the best kind of way. It makes me miss New York. I watched Arcane anime, and it was fantastic. And that's about it right now. I'm just waiting to start Last of Us. I never played the game. I watched PewDiePie play it. I've seen people play it well enough that I know the story. I've seen the spoilers. But I've heard great things about the show on HBO, so Last of Us. That'll be our next thing. Any plans to hike more places in the US? Jess Gold? Yeah. Let's see. I talked a little bit about it in the update video, but let me just look one more time. I realized that I only have, you know, so much in my gas tank to go on trips to go for domestic hiking. So where is it down here? Mount Sneffels. The Highline Trail in Utah would be great. It's 100 miles. I've heard the beginning, this section is terrible. So maybe I could duck in somewhere up here maybe. I think there's parking here. Yeah, there's a campground here. So I might do like a part just through the high Uintas. This is a popular one. Pretty standard. We don't need to go 3D. Stop. So that would be great. That would be a solo hike that I would just bomb through. I talked about Ray Lakes. Where is it? That's Yosemite. Ray Lakes. So in Sequoia Kings, this looks like a great little hike. I could bomb this in 2.5 days. Just full goat through. That would be a good silent one. I would love to go back to Yosemite. Hey man, national parks all the way. And then Pacific Northwest stuff. There's a handful I could do up here. I've been talking about doing Glacier for the longest time. This will finally be the year. But yeah, I think you can see this on my All Trails. This is my favorites. Okay, maybe you can't see my favorites list. Okay, maybe not. That's fine though. You don't need to see where I'm hiking. You have to tune in live here to see any spoilers for that. Winter Kraig in Denver versus New York City. What's the difference? Yeah. What would I want to film in Japan? Yeah, we'd go on a rampage, Mika and I, just doing all the Japanese things, spending some money. So let's talk about trips and videos. Flagship videos for YouTube in 2023. I've realized that it's actually fun making silent videos. Cinematic, locked tripod shots, shot beautifully, show, don't tell, no words. I think that's my bread and butter, and I actually like doing it. So I'm going to do more of it in 2023. Hiking, non-hiking. It's all travel. Hiking is my favorite way to travel, but I also like to be in the city, eating, drinking, walking around, doing city things. So, 2 different types of videos. Just ambient, chronological, show don't tell, hiking videos, locked on tripod, with a drone, if it's allowed, iPhone only, with music, ambient, Alaskan tapes, classical, tasteful kind of stuff. That'd be great. We're going to do more of that, wherever I want to go. Mexico should be next, but Mediterranean, Japan, there's some mountains to hike there. Faroe Islands, Canada, Alaska, US, all this year. And I would like to just do that. I don't want to do guides at the end. I think I might commit to that. You know me, I might change my mind tomorrow, but just silent, beautiful hiking films. And then it ends. That's it. No words. But after each of these films, I go on live here on this channel and I do my homework. I have my notes. I show the map. I show the routes, the Google Maps, the restaurants, the coffee shops, how I get to the trailhead, how much I spent on everything. I also just talk about the experience. All of the blah, 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 with y'all. Chat. In the conversation, asking questions, reacting to things. All of it. Craziness. As a live stream. Talk about the gear. Show the gear. Just talk about everything, And then that'll live on the live. Where is it? So just like this video, it'll live right here on the live tab. It'll be like Q&A after Mexico City. I don't know, whatever. And that's where the guides are. And I just link to this video from the main video on the videos page. Like Manaslu circuit. Link to hear about how you can do the trail yourself and the full behind the scenes, whatever. And that's great, Like that would be sick. Then the other side, cities. So if I go on a trip to a city that doesn't involve any hiking, locked, iPhone only, tripod, cinematic, no talking, show don't tell, drone, beautiful, and then it ends. Like that's it. Pure experience. Ambient, cinematic. And then boom, right after, live stream. Talk about the places. All of it. Places. How we did it. How much it cost. So, we'll see. I'm excited. It's puppy hair flying. I had to brush Sasha so much today. It was crazy. Finnvu du has Iceland hike. What about it? I has done it. Were you ever reluctant, nervous to hike in unfamiliar places solo? Not really. I'm pretty confident. I've never had any sketchy situations. No, I've been smart about everything. I mostly use the silent videos while working on my dual monitor. Kraig on the left screen, work on the right screen. It's soothing. Nice. Music is loud, is it not? Yeah, just leaning into the ambient, you know, it's my thing. Debussy, is this it? Yeah. This is all from Epidemic Sound, by the way. Never felt unsafe hiking. I've made like, okay, unsafe with the bison on Catalina Island. Those things are dangerous and they're in a herd and you have nothing to protect you, basically. Dangerous in Alaska, scared for river crossings, all alone in the middle of nowhere. Scary when there's like bears following you the entire time you're hiking and you're sleeping in a tent. Yeah. Scary when you try to go the fast way down a snowy mountain and you try to butt slide down the snow but quickly realize that it's all ice and sharp rocks at the bottom. So yeah, this is scary every so often. And a lot of these things I'm not really like sharing because it's dangerous and I should focus on not dying instead of trying to document my death. So priorities. Great idea to separate it. I don't know why I didn't realize it before. It makes sense. Switching to iPhone must have been a huge relief. Yeah, it's been something I've been wanting to do for a while. Finally pulling the trigger was great. But I still feel frustrated because I know its potential, but I haven't been able to share. And that's what I was talking about the Taiwan film. So Mexico is going to be a big one. I'm excited. Set the record straight. Silent, beautiful hiking films, then follow-up explainers. Perfect plan. Do it. What's it like to make a living traveling the world? Yeah, I relax and focus and think and write and plan when I'm home. Take care of Sasha. And then execute. I like the balance of like working when I travel. And the video aspect gets me out of my comfort zone. Like I talked about this with the vlogging. It incentivizes me to do things like run and interact with people and do fun things that I normally wouldn't do if I wasn't making videos. So it's all good. It's great. Really, really glad to be doing what I'm doing. Look for your orange Patagonia jacket. They no longer sell it. Yeah, so that they might bring it back. Who knows? But I noticed that as well. The specific orange that I have is no longer available. I still have it. It's got some ember holes from campfires and one or two like puppy bite marks from Sasha. Thoughts on a 20 to 70 is the new go-to lens. Dude, I don't have to think about lens millimeters. It's so wonderful being iPhone only. Oh my God. I hope I never have to use another lens. Like technically I'm using a lens here, but I could get a webcam. I like the quality of this though. This is pretty dialed in. It's good. Get a Starlink satellite dish as you roam to upload your videos. I like coming home and just saving all of my footage. To be honest, I do a lot of like the rough cutting on the airplane and the airports on the way back. But I work on one project at a time, so I could just leave all of my footage alone. Get right here, bust out the MacBook Air, just spend the next day editing and be done with it. You know, it usually takes me about a day to edit these videos. There's no stress, there's no rush either. And as far as sponsors, for the two video concepts that I talked about, I still have to figure it out. But I kind of want to keep the silent hiking videos without like integrated ads. What I would like to do is just have simple logos and time cards that are like This video is brought to you ad-free by North Face. Right at the beginning, white on the screen, and then that's it. You know, there's a link in the description, and then I talk about North Face in the explainer video and do like a full 30, 60 second ad if they want or whatever. But like being able to turn off AdSense on the main videos because of the sponsor, I think is a win-win. That would be so sick, you know? If y'all, you know, it's hard enough to get y'all to click on the video. So it's like, once I got you, I don't want to ruin it with an ad. So I think it's really cool to just deliver this silent, ambient, cinematic experience in a nice, calming, ad-free way. And that can be brought to you by a sponsor, which is like explained in the explainer, you know, with a call to action. So I think that would be cool. I need to finesse that because there's contract issues. Like what if 6 months from now, like I don't have the videos no longer sponsored, like the contract is done. Like, do I take out the beginning part and then put ads back? Like, it's just like, I don't know. It's weird to lock myself in with that stuff, but we'll see. I need to figure it out. Yeah. Yes. Roger Deakins, the man. D. Yeah, I wanted to be a director of photography back in the day. I love your videos and began watching the Sawtooth one. Very cool. Did a road trip from Oregon to New York City. Nice. What's my editing process? Yeah, I've done it before in ways. I think it's on. Let me check. I am also curious. I think it's still there. Which one would it be? Colombia? No. Laguna 69. So this is a live stream from like what, 2 years ago? Oh, baby Sasha. Oh my God. This is when I was on Twitch. Jeez. Oh my God, look at that little baby. She was such a demon with the sharp puppy teeth. We used to get so many like cuts on our hands and arms because, you know, as much as we tried to get her to bite her toys, her alligator, she bit us. But yeah, this was a video where I did some live editing. It's very easy to do. I don't know if I would like edit the full thing live, like real. I think I would do what I did here is I finished the edit and then I went live and kind of went through the timeline and showed and talked about the decisions I made. I think this worked well. So, very easy to do this. I love having the two Kraigs. Got picture in picture here. Have I changed? I feel like I have a better haircut than whatever that is. My chat is not working as well though. Need to fix that. All right, go away. Chat within chat. Hey. Peru news. Let's get the fireplace back, boy. It's cozy. Casper, what's up? Alex, are you still doing? Are you still gonna continue doing sponsored videos or videos for tourism companies? Yeah. I want to do them better. Whoa. I want to do them on my terms, and instead of just always doing like a 30, 60 second ad that interrupts, I think I can find ways that it's more integrated, more authentic, and it's not just something you'd want to skip, because I skip through ads when I'm watching Phil DeFranco or any other YouTuber, you know. So taking a smaller cut, you know, earning less money through the sponsorship by just doing something simple like a title card, and this video is brought to you ad-free by North Face, would be better, I think, than doing like big, expensive ads that kind of ruin the video. I think like having more of a spectrum of possibilities is better. So we'll see. Yeah. Lots of options though. Hey Kraig, shout out from the Northwest Washington. Love your content. Washington again? Yeah, probably. I love it up there. It's great. Why do you not color grade anymore? Yeah, my plan for the last couple of years has not been to color grade at all. I can't, like maybe 6 years ago I was doing that because of Peter McKinnon and all them guys. I was like, dude, you gotta sell your LUTs, dude, and make 1,000 buckaroos a minute. Yeah, music is definitely loud. Hold on. I feel like this one is louder. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh no, this one is rain. No, 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 no. Okay. I think that's better. Yeah, photo, video. I just want everything straight out of camera. I don't want to do any correction. Any grading, especially. What am I sipping on? This is my 5th coffee cup of the day. It's pretty cold. It's 9 o'clock right now. Do you have a microphone for Foley sound? No. I record all of my sound on the iPhone. Simple as possible. Matt. Moved to Denver. Hopes run into Sloan's Lake. Haven't. Dude, I'm walking Sloan's Lake every day, so it'll happen eventually. Yeah, definitely say hi. What about uploading your content to Nebula? There's lots of different ways you can put pay gates on content these days. You know, right on YouTube, Patreon, etc. My own website, Squarespace, whatever. I just I like making content that everyone can watch for free, and then monetizing the attention captured from that rather than putting pay gates. Like, there's just different ways of doing it, and I'm a fan of just getting as many people to watch my stuff as possible, and then anything on top of that is good. So your 3-hour video at the end of 22, I thought you said the beginning was the video was ad free, but YouTube kept throwing ads. Yeah, so that was the plan, and it's unfortunate because there was like 1 or 2 tracks out of that entire mix of tracks that got copy, that just took all of the ad revenue for that whole video and made it so that I can't turn it off. I have no control over the ads now because that music just got taken, even though I licensed it, and even though I fought it and disputed it, it still isn't. So I've been even trying to like take out that section and replace it with one of the generic like ambient YouTube royalty free music pieces, but that like it's very slow, especially with a 3-hour video. So I've been doing that with multiple videos because the crazy thing is that like even with MusicBed, like their artists, like you do everything correctly and license the music, and then their artists leave and go to a different label, and then there's just new contracts and new things drawn up for that same track where the waveform never changes, but like I legally got it, but you just changed hands. So many of the MusicBed artists have been flagging my stuff and taking all of the ad revenue. So, they don't. I've learned the hard way that not all music licensing sites have, what is it? In like forever licensing. I don't know. So it's frustrating. So I apologize. I know that I made the promise that it would be ad-free based on the sponsor, and that's not the fact. And there's nothing I can do other than like me trying to fix it. So, I switched to Epidemic Sound and Artlist and a couple other sites. Like I terminated my contract with MusicBed, and I still use their stuff from time to time, but it's different. It's not the same. And even Marmoset reached out to me recently. It'd be cool to work with them. There's a lot of cool places to get music these days. Yeah. All right, I missed a bunch of people. I'm sorry. Did you try the GoPro thing? Yeah, it's just the audio. And just the iPhone is always in my pocket. The GoPro is something I have to bring if I intend to shoot video. So it was close, but the iPhone's just better, I think. And the stabilization has gotten so much better in the last couple of years that I think it's just as stable as GoPro. And it's kind of waterproof. I don't know. I'm happy with the iPhone. It was close enough for me just to for sure do that. Drew, do you have any advice for first-time solo backpackers? My first solo trip? Yeah, the advice is difficult. Like, you should never put yourself in a scary situation. A scary situation would be not having water, getting lost, doing something that, like, you could literally fall and die. Like, you should have a good understanding of the risk levels, which is hard to say. It's like, how do you know? So doing a lot of research for your first couple of hikes is important. So, like, if you have to stop, like, you just go backwards. And it's tough. My first hike was Chokakira, and I definitely made some mistakes on that one. But the mistakes for, like, most hikes is just bringing too much stuff and not having a fun time. So that's the thing with hiking. Like, you have to choose how much crap you bring, and then you choose how long you stay to do X number of miles. Like, you could do 100 miles in 2 weeks or 1 week, and the two would be way different experiences. You could bring a 50-liter pack and fill it to the brim, or a 20-liter pack and go ultralight. You're going to have different experiences. As long as you have water, like, I feel like you're going to survive. You're not going to have fun. So the question is, like, how can you have fun on your first couple of hikes? I think that's more important. Where is it? Am I looking at it? Am I? Oh, there it is. Jesus. 3 years ago. Wow. Yeah, my first hike, I brought too much stuff. Sun protection was a big thing. I really didn't have any sun protection. I didn't understand the weather as much. I probably overpacked. Batteries, like, I didn't have enough batteries. That, like, you don't need batteries to survive, but if you have your phone as maps, like, you for sure need to have some kind of backup and understand how many days you have. I planned on doing way more miles on this hike than I did, and I turned back early. So, like, my plan was not well thought out. But other than that, like, I don't know, what's the worst that could happen? Like I said, if anything goes wrong, just go back the same trail you came. And you shouldn't be hiking anywhere where there's no people. Like, yeah. How to go on your first couple of hikes and have fun? I think that's the question. Yeah. All right. Well, we're coming up on an hour and 10 minutes, so we're going to just rapid fire through the last of these. We're going to wrap it up soon, but this has been super cozy. Do you pack heat? No. Caffeine is very addictive. Too much is no good, my friend. Yeah. I probably have 5 or 6 cups a day, so Not addicted at all. No, 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 no. An addiction has to have a negative influence on you, my friend. This is a hobby, a passionate hobby. Best way to plan? Internet, dude. Watch some YouTube videos to plan for your hikes. Apple Watch Ultra. I've tried Apple Watches in the past. It just seems redundant for me. I'm just an ultra minimalist. If I have my phone, I don't need my Apple Watch. I don't think it adds much to my life. So it's meh. Yeah, probably not going to be using it that much. Yeah, it's nothing special. I'm not a watch guy at all. The winds in Wyoming. Yeah. Did you get rid of the Instagram subscription stuff? Yes. I'm canceling it as much as I can. So Instagram actually has no way currently to turn off subscriptions on Instagram. So the button's still there, but I'm going to terminate and refund anyone who tries to join just because I'm switching gears with that. Did you ever get into shooting with analog film camera? No. Digital is better. I'm just not a film nerd. I'm not a nerd, dude. What are you, a film nerd? Shooting analog? Are you hipster? Hello from Japan. Hello. Copyright law, yeah. Hello, how y'all doing right now? I'm using Streamlabs right now to record and stream. Everything's going well. 30 frames per second, 66 megs. It's all working. Perpetual, yes. Artlist, yes. Bulgarian. Make some music of your own with a ChatGPT thing. iPhone. Have fun while hiking. How can I be as happy as you? Oh, man. Okay. Bring a big brick to charge your phone. Yeah, but it just adds weight, you know. You got to find the right balance. Like, there's no reason to have 20 charges of your phone when you just need one charge. My iPhone typically lasts 2 days each charge while using, you know, tracking, etc. Taking video. Tour de Mont Blanc. Yeah, I recommend. See you in Lake Placid this summer. Totally. Love to be up there. Newsletter about travel, hiking. Yeah, it's this YouTube video, or YouTube channel. Video is my format. Words are lame. Newsletters suck. No, I'm kidding. I don't consume any newsletters, so I wouldn't want to make it. And I'm happy doing videos. Videos is my thing. Favorite coffee shop in Denver? What's the what? Sweet Bloom. Sweet Bloom is my jam. How does it feel coming back on the grid? It's fine. Most miles I've crushed, 42. Room tour. This is my office. It's too much space. I'm definitely downgrading once I go to New York City. We'll probably get a 2-bedroom, and I hope to be in a large closet. I don't need a big room for this streaming setup. And honestly, I don't even know if I want natural light. Like, it would almost be easier for filming if I just had like a single light source that never changed. Language barriers. I've always been in easy places. The places I go are not difficult at all. Do you enjoy groomed skiing or mogul skiing? Dude, I like that fresh pow pow. Okay. Plans on India? Eventually. I did Nepal 3 years in a row. So I'm kind of tapped out on the Himalayas. But I'll be back eventually. Okay. That's it. Awesome. Lovely. This was a jam. You guys are the best. This was just a simple Q&A, a cozy stream. This was great. Got some stuff, you know, said. I still have like a lot of notes that I could talk about, which I'll condense and organize for a future stream. I talked about my plans on doing streams in the future, but I'm happy this was good. Thank you. The next video. I don't know. Digital minimalism could be one.
Been watching since your Tokyo video, 5 years ago. You've been a great inspiration to us all to travel and hike more.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Potato Peeler 4. The Tokyo video was a big one. That was the first time like the algorithm gave me some love. It was interesting. Can't wait to go back. Yeah. Classic bachelor apartment setup. Andrew Simpson. Stop it. See ya, Alex. Appreciate you. Digital minimalism would be good. A guide for picos. Never happened. Favorite hiking tier list. Advice for new hikers. I want to make a video called Gear Minimalism, but only after I shoot Mexico, because I want to like demonstrate what I can do with an iPhone and talk about that switch, why I switched, and the cameras I used, just that whole thing. It's kind of like minimalism, but focused on just filmmaking gear. A wedding film school. Hustle sesh. I just did a bunch of shenanigans making shorts on TikTok for ghosts from Marty Hamal. I'm probably going to make a new video on YouTube about Ghost specifically, and then also talk about making shorts and TikTok and like just my ideas on shorts and creating shorts. So that'll be cool. Books that changed my life. I want to talk about like creators and show like their profiles and like what they're doing right or what I think they're doing that is whack. I want to talk about merch, like what I want to make and why, inspirations, examples. That would be cool. How to shoot silent hiking films, just like a all-in-one primer for everything I've learned, why I do it, what advice I would give people. So that's cool. Yeah. So lots of ideas. Yeah, potato peeler for the win. And then Mexico. Yeah, Mexico end of February probably. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to hit you with the end card for a couple seconds, and then we'll end the chat. But everyone spam some buys. Bye. Appreciate y'all. See ya.